let's see if we get a lap or two in before it gets wet. What we're going to shoot for, on the slow cone stuff, we're going to shoot for no brake if you can. You know, if you have to ride the rear brake for a little bit and then try and start working in where you can do it without the rear brake. The reason for that is it's easier on the machine and doesn't burn it up so much. So when we do our practices, we're not heating up our clutches, our brakes so much. Also requires you to pay more attention to the clutch and throttle. So basically you have to slow yourself down when you go in instead of going in fast. 30, 40 mile an hour, no more than 40 on the brake and escape, and rinse and repeat. Speaking of rinse and repeat, I don't know how much time we got, but eventually it's going to rain on us. We'll see. All right, brake application off. And I'm going to scrub my speed by swinging it wide. And that's doable. And that's wet. There's the rain there. All right, it's time to get shelter. Let's go. All right. Yeah, we're not going to train in the rain. Where's Cowan? Oh, he's going to be swimming. Well, that's good stuff, guys. Hey, just so we're all clear, we're not doing 40 on the brake and escape. Feel free to do about 20 and 25, but not 40.
I was going to shoot for 50 and see if I could do it.
Why do you think I got on the radio? Now, Cookville, we had 5 in there. Well, that means 2 of them had to wait and sit there and stand up in the middle at the intersection. No. Yes, I got it on video. We did 5. They were nuts anyway. They're the ones that had the idea of doing the slow cones opposing. Let's do 7 in the circle. Send the video to Cookville. Challenge accepted. Now, does it matter how many of them are on the ground when we put them in there?
Nope. We'll just pile them on top of
Pile them on top.
That's going to be the title of the video. 7 and a double 360.
This is a no more than 30-mile-an-hour exercise. Basically, we're going to get up to about 25, 30 miles an hour, and you're going to swerve to either side, the left box or the right box, and then come back into the last box, like you're swerving to avoid an obstacle on the road. Instead of braking, you only have 60 feet. Not really enough time to brake, so you're going to, instead of braking, you're going to swerve to avoid. And we'll probably play with this at 20, 25 until we feel confident, because I don't know how slippery this parking lot is. And I got to fix these cones. That's all that is, either left or right, and that's at about 25, so. You know, we ought to bring the excitement level up a notch, and we'll do this paired, side by side. That'll be awesome. Yeah, the left guy goes right and the right guy goes left. I'm kidding. What happens when you don't pay attention? This is a good example of why you don't fall asleep when you're riding a motorcycle. Occasionally you have to stop. And I was like, oops. So I locked up the rear brake. Front brake, what kept me from hitting the back end of that little Acura there. But yeah, when you work long hours and you tend to get tired, it's probably not a good idea to be on a motorcycle. But for the record, I'm wide awake now. I wasn't about a minute ago. But I am now. See if I see my skid marks anywhere. I guess that was them right there, kind of faint. No skid marks in my drawers. I've been scared worse than that. That's just like a 3 on the scare index. So a 3 is not going to generate skid marks, or at least not those kind of skid marks, because I know what you're thinking. Well, let's go work a wreck where somebody wasn't paying attention as well, because lots of people do that. So what I can do is I can kind of rename this series Do As I Say, Don't Do As I Do, kind of thing when it comes to motorcycle riding. Because I guess that's a good example of what not to do. You know, fall asleep behind the wheel. That leads to accidents. We don't want no accidents on our motorcycles. And speaking of accidents, let's see if we can find this accident out here that we got a couple people had a little come together, kind of like we almost did. Except I bet mine would have hurt. Found it. $231.